Hi, my name is Josh Siegel, and I'm a senior manager in M&A tax with Squar Milner in Los Angeles. So Squar Milner is a firm all throughout California. Whichever city, whichever major city you prefer to live in California, we've got an office there. And, great client base. This year in accounting today, we were the top growth firm. So what I like about Squar Milner is that you have the same sophistication as the Big Four. Now, the numbers might have less zeros behind them, but the same breadth of issues. And I would say that early in your career, you're going to get more exposure to a really broad range of topics and issues within, whether you're audit or tax, and you have more direct access to work with, very talented partners, many of whom come out of the Big Four. So why I left the Big Four for Squar Milner is that there is just really, really great, talented leadership in Squar Milner who have a great vision on the direction of the firm. And, beyond just being technically sound in tax or audit, they very much care for who you are as an individual and how you can contribute to the growth of the firm individually. And for me, that was a lot of, getting involved with business development and sort of the extracurricular parts of work are very much appreciated and can help you drive your career, so long as you are technically sound with your audit or tax work. So how the work at Squar Milner compares to the Big Four. The work at Squar Milner is very much similar to the Big Four. I mean, in terms of the types of issues, the quantity of work, the quantity of different issues you're getting exposed to, which is very critical for the growth of anyone in tax or audit, is getting that exposure to different industries, different types of entities. And we really have the full range of services here. We have, international tax specialty, state and local tax specialty, M&A tax specialty, R&D credits. So we really have the breadth of offerings, service offerings, at least in tax, of the Big Four, and audit as well. We have quality of earnings team, your traditional audit engagements. Obviously, being a tax guy, I'm a bit more knowledgeable on the tax offerings. Why I left the Big Four and Squar Milner is a really great fit is that the culture here. I mean, there's a really intent focus on the culture, from the managing partner down to the head of the partner in charge of tax and audit. Every year we have a firm trip, sort of like a Google style, maybe not as exotic as Google, but we have a Google style firm trip where everyone in the firm is invited on the firm trip. And, we all go out and have a great time together, and you really get to know your colleagues on a more personal level. And that just creates a really great sticking culture. People want to be here. People enjoy being here. You enjoy coming to work every day and, working with a lot of people who become friends. At the same time, we have the same quality and quantity of work. So Squar Milner is just a really great place to grow your career. From my perspective, path to partnership at Squar Milner is, somewhat distinct to Big Four. Certainly it's, takes a number of years and, a certain professional competency, but I think it lends itself at Squar Milner to people who are a bit more entrepreneurial, who want to go out earlier in their career, who want to bring in business, who want to be part of a growth story. I mean, Squar Milner is a great growth story overall, and Squar Milner's always looking for individuals who want to come, help accelerate that. And so I think that it has a lot of the same requirements in terms of technical ability, but outside of that, I think, it's not as rigid or structured, and certainly lends itself to people who want to come drive their career. In the Big Four and in public accounting, a buzzword today is work-life balance. And, I think everyone obviously knows that when busy season comes around, there's going to be a lot of long hours, and that's certainly no different here at Squar Milner. There's a lot of expectations around getting client work done in high quality deliverables, timely deliverables. But I really do think that Squar Milner, has flexibility ingrained into the culture. Again, from the top down. So I have two kids, and I try every night to get home and have dinner, with my wife and kids, and then I can open my laptop up and get working if I need to. But certainly, it doesn't have that feel of you have to be here in the office at all hours. It really is flexible around your life. Thanks for your interest in Squar Milner. If you're ready to come drive your own career, drop an application on Accountingfly.